Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Stats Reviews. So today we have this magnificent piece here from the Moto line Tweeterhead Beastman 1/4 scale, or 1/5 scale, sorry. I got confused because he's really a big guy for 1/5 scale. Statue Maquette, as I said, from Tweeterhead. I have been waiting for this for a lot of time, really. So he got delayed and delayed and delayed. The situation with the tariffs and Chad's Tweeterhead's situation at the moment and the frustration of all the collectors has been discussed extensively, I guess, on different channels. So I just want to say that Tweeterhead is a fantastic company. As you will see in this review, this piece is pure gold quality. So it would be a big shame if this line and other lines from Tweeterhead wouldn't continue. So I really, really hope that he gets his business together again, and you as the fans, just wait a little bit more, have a little bit more patience, because I think ultimately you will receive your pieces and you will be very, very happy, even if your money is at the moment hanging in limbo. But on the other hand, you already invested the money, so I wouldn't be too afraid that it is just gone. But I think that Chad, he is an honest guy generally, so I think he will make up for the delays and get a really nice quality piece to your doorstep. So please give him a bit more chance to make it right. And now let's get this topic behind us and let's enjoy the review of this really, really magnificent piece. So we have two head sculpts. This one here is the more modern one. I guess it's like more the 2000X version here of that character. And here we have the more classic one. So more the action figure style head sculpt, which I will show you on the statue itself. This is the EX version, so we have this extra hand here with the spiked club, which is super, super cool. So this was his signature weapon also in the... no, I think he only came with the whip, to be honest, as an action figure. Not sure whether he also had a club. But anyway, it looks very, very cool. And the regular is just this open hand with the big fingernails, claws, which also looks very cool. So I will show you this in a second later in the review. No breakages. I think the quality is really, really good. We will check out all the details together. This piece here for a 1/5 scale is really massive, so you can already see that the hand is really large here. And yeah, so he is a big guy, definitely larger than the other villains that I have in the line, like for example Merman. He's much smaller and thinner. Yeah, so he will blend in very well, I think, with the rest of the figures. So let's start off as always with the base. We have this classic themed Snake Mountain base, which looks very, very cool here. So we have the double kind of snake wrapping around here on the base, which goes up here to this upper level here. So it wraps around basically. Yeah, basically all around the base, which looks very nice. We have this little lava flow here in the middle of the base, which looks really, really good in my opinion. So the texture is really nice of the lava, and also the paint looks very good. It doesn't really look fake as other lava pieces that I have, lava styled bases. And also the rocks look very good. We have a rib cage here, which is a separate piece that you can plug in. And then here in the back we have a Snake Man, obviously, hand just the bones of the hand, with the snake logo here, which is pretty cool. So that might be an Easter egg, which I do not completely understand. But obviously they were fighting here against one of the snake men, which could be a sign that we will receive a snake man pretty soon, hopefully, in the Tweeterhead line, which would be great. So King Hiss would of course be amazing. Yeah, so overall the base is really, really cool. Yeah, I like it very, very much. Here we have a big bone, the back of the base. So let's turn to Beastman itself. We have good texture here, even on the back of his feet. Texture overall looks really very, very good, and we have of course all these nice details. So we have this kind of foot wristband here, then we have the knee pads, which have these kind of spikes on them. Colors look really good, as you can see. And we have a knife here on his right upper leg, strapped up here with this very nicely painted strap with many buckles and other ornaments on it. Looking really cool. And then we have this very, very nice loincloth, as you can see, with the sheep head here. Sorry for the camera. Here we go. So we have this really nice belt buckle with the havoc head here. Looking super, super good. Colors are really great. So this gold color looks amazing as they have painted it. We have a pouch back here, which also looks very good. So all these little details and designs of all these pieces are really nice. Also love the color and the sculpt here of the loincloth. Then we have another knife here, more like a bone style knife. Also looking really nice. And let's just zoom in a little bit more here. Yeah, looking really good. And yeah, another knee pad here. So here the spikes are more like, I don't know, like, yeah, more inclined inwards. And here they're more going upwards. So this is interesting design here of these knee pads. So they are different, both of them. We have another foot wristband here, and then the feet looks also very good. Sorry for that. Yeah, so that looks nice. Then upper body, also really good in my opinion. We have, of course, here the fur kind of armor with this super nicely designed ornament thing here at the front of it. And then we have all these horns, teeth structures there that are all over this fur thing, which looks very, very good. Then we have here a massive kind of shoulder pad, which is the head skull here of, I don't know, a rhinoceros or so. It looks also really, really good. So this piece is super detailed. Really, really like what I see here. We have this shin armor here. It looks also really good. Hands look amazing, as well as the club with the horn teeth here. Looking super nice. Yeah, we have these straps that look also good on the sides. And then here the armor looks also nice, and here we just have a pretty normal kind of shoulder pad with a couple of more horns. So this one, in contrast to that one here, is of course yeah, really small. So that looks amazing. Then we have of course the whip here in his right hand. So this also comes with the regular piece. I think the whip handle is super nice as well, with this kind of further skull here of a bird maybe, or I don't know what beast that is. And then fully sculpted whip, which wraps around here very nicely to the bottom and then to his left back, and then ends up here in these two strings of the whip, which looks super nice as well. Yeah, overall a really cool piece. So let's sketch you a 360 here of this piece for a second. And then we will check out the head sculpt. I also like the pose pretty much. So he's lunging forward, ready to strike. And yeah, so this looks very cool. So let's check out this more modern head sculpt here. Get in there a bit more. So we have this nice makeup here around the eyes, the blue one. Then his teeth. This is a really ape-like head, as you can see. Very big teeth. I think the mouth is also done really nicely with the kind of wet color they used for the inside of the mouth. And then his beard looks also very nice. All his fur, this kind of orc-like ears, which are pointy. And then on the top of the head, this kind of spine-like bones that go up to almost his forehead, or yeah, basically his forehead. Yeah, that looks amazing. I think this head sculpt looks really good. And the cool thing is, if you have a lower shelf, so you can use this constellation here, because he is basically then looking more up. So if you have him down, or you have to display him somewhere down, if you take this head sculpt, that is perfect. So let's exchange this head for a second. By the way, the magnet is not super strong, but it sits very well here in this socket, so I don't think anything will happen there. So now let's use this head here. And as you can see, this one is looking more down. So if you use this one, you can place him on an upper shelf better than with the other one. And this one is the more classic Beastman head sculpt. I also like the mouth very much. So it's more a closed mouth, a little bit open. The teeth are not that super exaggerated, especially not the upper ones. So he just has two lower spiky teeth. Also a little bit of blue around the eyes. And then more like this bit more flat face. Also pointy ears, more fur overall. Also on the head, so the upper head itself. So here you can compare the two. And you can see that both are really nice and just resemble different areas here of the evolution of the He-Man comics and cartoons. So I like both really a lot, and appreciate that they gave us this option here to actually have these two different heads from different eras. As I said, so you can remove here this arm with the clubbed So this sits in there with a magnet and also kind of a kind of a pack here, so it's pretty secure, as you can see. And then you can just put in this hand here, which is the regular version. Sorry, let me put the camera down for a second. Let's put this in here. Here we go. Sorry for that. Yeah, and then you have him here with this kind of hand, just open hand going to the back a bit, which yeah, looks pretty cool as well, but of course no comparison to the other really cool weapon here, the club. Yeah, so overall I am very happy with this piece, and yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, I really hope, chat, if you see that and hear me, please make it right, continue, don't give up, communicate better with the fans, and yeah, just get the pieces to us that you have shown and promised us, and please continue with making these really nice statues. I would like to thank you for that, really, because it's yeah, not normal that someone is taking up these franchises here and provides these really cool pieces. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please give me a like. Of course, also hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel to not miss out on any new videos here being uploaded very soon. Thanks guys for watching, and see you around. Bye bye.